What's up?
What
Welcome
it do?
back to the shed,
Yes.
Shedheads. It's the Equipment Shed Podcast. Back at it with another episode. I'm joined, as always, my co-host Nick.
Yes, sir.
Nobody else, because nobody else matters. And we got Jonathan back there on the keys.
Boy, Joe Nathan.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Yes, yes.
Share.
Share.
Share. We got some topics for y'all today.
Yes.
We're going to run through some of the most recent stuff. I think we're starting to get into our bread and butter subjects, stuff that we know more about than others. Obviously, we're going to start off with what's on your mind, what's been going on, what's the haps. Then we have the Lions-Chiefs recap.
Yes.
We have real football. It's here.
Finally, it's here. It has started.
It's here. We've witnessed it. We're here to overreact, give you terrible opinions, and then move on to the rest of the game.
Yes.
We also have a college football week 1 in the books. We had some exciting games over the weekend that we're going to talk about. We also are going to share with y'all me and Nick's week 1 NFL pick'ems. So we're going to go over the matchups and tell y'all who we picked and why. And then rounding it out, we have a Would You Rather Fantasy Edition. I'm going to give Nick 2 players of the same position. And he's going to tell us who he would take and why.
We're going to see what my fantasy mind comes up with.
Yes. So don't forget to roast him in the comments.
Yes, please roast me in the comments. Because I bet I got more championships than you.
Ooh, hot, spicy. Probably, man. I'd say most people only got like 0 or 1.
1 or 2?
0 or 1.
2 at the most?
I mean, you have a 1 in 12 chance of winning it.
Yeah.
Every year, really.
Yeah.
So
I wish I could have made the back-to-back. If I could have done the back-to-back and then the back-to-back again, bro. I would have fucking lost it.
if back to back in fantasy is just like such a hard flex.
It is.
It's like
it is.
because anybody else is like you got lucky that year, but if you do it back to back, it's like
Where was the luck?
yeah, you got lucky twice. I don't think.
And
it
the
works
only
like that.
time I didn't make the playoffs is when I drafted Michael Thomas, and Buddy was like, you know what? I just don't feel like playing football right
No,
now.
I think my ankle's twisted, busted.
Yeah. Look at it.
Tone up.
Look at it. Can you see?
Said my ankle's toe up from the floor up, dog. I can't play. Look at that. Look at this thing. It didn't
Yes,
even
yes.
bend right. It goes this way. It don't go that way. I'm gonna go ahead and sit out a whole season. Yeah, man. I'm
excited.
right there with you.
I'm excited though.
I got a chance every year. I'm always
yeah,
in it every year.
you always in it. You in the
And
hunt. You are always in the hunt. You are never not in the hunt. You are a hurdle to jump over.
My favorite is whenever I lose the semifinal, and then whenever I see the teams that play in the final, I would have beat them the next week had I
Yep.
made it. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Or-
You would have demolished
Yeah.
Andrew and
Yeah.
TK.
I scored
if
like
you'd have
170 points the
Yeah.
final week of the season, but it didn't matter.
Yep.
That's fucking great. That's my favorite. That's happened in like throughout my whole fantasy career, honestly. I'll get real close. I'll lose to the only team that could have beat me in the semifinal, and then both teams that make it to the finals, I would have whooped the shit out of them. It's like, why does my team want to do that to me? It's just a slap in the face. But I love it at the same time.
Yeah. Just as long as you don't get the toilet bowl.
Yeah. So, Lions Chiefs. We were all
Wanna-
together for that. We went to Boomer Jacks, and they had terrible signal.
Yeah.
I rewatched some highlights.
You want to know what's on your mind?
I guess we could do that, yeah. Shit, I'm getting too excited about football.
You're not
Okay.
wrong though. You're not wrong though.
Well,
I
tell
get
you what. What's on my mind is going over the Lions and Chiefs game.
it. I got you.
Because I'm super excited NFL is back.
I am too.
I'm ready for our game tomorrow. Christian Watson's out.
Is he?
Yeah.
What happened?
Hamstring injury.
Ooh.
Yeah, I hate to see that at the beginning of the
Ooh,
season.
yep.
Because usually that lingers for a while.
Yep. But once again though, he comes on late anyways in the season.
He does.
So maybe that'll be
Bruh.
a second win for you.
Our team is so young. So we have Luke Musgrave, rookie tight end. Romeo Dobbs, second-year wide receiver. Samari Toure. Yeah, didn't expect you to say anything about him.
Who?
Second-year receiver. And then we got rookie Jaden Reed, rookie Dontavian Wicks.
Wow.
That's our receiving core.
Wow. Super young.
Yeah. And then full-time Jordan Love's a full-time starter now for the first time ever. So this could be interesting.
Yeah.
Defense is going to have to hold their weight.
Yes, they gonna step it up.
Man. Reds, we were looking hot for a minute, and we cooled off. Ellie De La Cruz, way cooled off.
Yeah.
Batting 241.
Yep.
It's okay. He's young. He's got time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You see
you at least
the
seen the
potential.
flashes. Yeah, you've seen the
He's
flashes
got
of greatness.
You see the flashes. He's got to put it all together in a nice package.
Yep.
I was hoping we can make a run. It's a little too late now. I don't see it happening. But we were way better than I thought we were going to be. I thought we were bottom of the barrel. We still should finish over 500. That's an improvement.
That is definite improvement.
I'll take that.
Sound like the Rangers, my guy.
Yeah, kind of.
Yep.
The Midwest is
we definitely
the Rangers of the Midwest.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cincinnati Reds.
Pretty much. Because we just like y'all, we cooled off way too much, but a lot of it is still due to our fucking relief pitching. Our relief pitching is horrendous right now. Like we can't even complete games that we should win because our pitching is just that terrible.
That sucks because y'all traded for some aces.
Yep. And can only use one of them, and now we got to re-sign the other one.
Yeah. And then you don't have nobody to come in and relief for.
Yep. Well, at least after this year, I will give the Rangers this. I will give the Rangers this. We were absolutely hot garbage last year. This was a definite improvement. Just us even being number one for as long as we wore already showed you everything you needed. Us, if we would have made it to the playoffs and had like some kind of run, would have been a wild season.
Yeah,
but
I agree.
But
it's still not out of the possibility.
It's still not. But I mean, even if we somehow don't make the playoffs, I won't call anything for the Rangers. I give them a great round of applause, man. They have done with what they have done everything they could do. Because injuries just demolished them. But I will say, I am excited because even after this season, we at least know our front office will go and make moves. They're willing to spend a little bit of money. And that's what you need to win games.
And y'all have the best offense in baseball, in my opinion.
When we are on, yes. When we are on, yes. But without
everybody in the entire major leagues.
One of our biggest problems though was Adolis. When Adolis is cold, we cannot do anything, man.
It sucks.
It's tough. And having Josh Young out, Josh Young being out as well, and in my opinion, you have to have some kind of rookie that is some kind of good.
Yeah, can hold his weight.
You need that rookie on your team, and if you have a good rookie, you can really make a run.
Somebody to just be solid.
Yep.
Just solid.
Shit, almost every team that's been in the World Series has had a rookie on the team, and that rookie was probably third, fourth best on the team.
Yeah, that's true.
So
I would agree with that. And then obviously
you see there is something to it.
You're missing one of your best pieces.
Yeah.
And you've been missing them pretty much all season too. So to me, it's like you guys are like 85% capacity.
Yeah. Maybe less, maybe a little less because our relief pitching.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, of what it could be, regardless of relief pitching. Like, if you had everybody healthy, you're like 85%.
Yeah.
So the fact you got this far off at 85%, and then you're going to have an offseason to fix relief, you should be fine.
Yeah.
Just don't do anything stupid and trade any of these integral pieces away.
Yep. You need all these core pieces. And luckily, we got a lot of our bats on the team. Yeah. And we probably do need to go out and find a bat just for somebody coming off the bench. That's why I would love to get Shohei, man. Shohei would be fucking disgusting on our team.
I think you're going to trade somebody away that you
I think they
trade.
will too. I think they will too.
They're going to trade somebody away that they shouldn't trade. Every team does it.
And I'm just worried on who it is.
You'll probably do make a run for Shohei, but then you give up a little too much to get him.
I would give it up. I would give it up. It's worth it. Worth it. In my opinion, it's worth it. Going after Shohei, if you add the addition of Shohei on the Texas Rangers, we are a no doubt number one team. Because in my opinion is that you could have extended DeGrom.
True.
Maybe a little bit longer because he wouldn't have pitched 5 games so close together. So you would have had that extra rotation of a starting pitcher if you wanted it. And then just having him as DH. I mean, could you imagine playing Simeon, Seager, Josh Young, Adolis Garcia, and Shohei? You're talking about 5 batters in that lineup that are just hitting the cover off of the ball.
What if you had to give up one of Seager or Simeon? What if you had to give up Seager? Seager. What if you had to give up Seager, Jung,
No.
and DeGrom?
No.
It's
No.
probably going to have to take something like that.
No.
Because the
Well,
Yankees are going to give him whatever the fuck they want to give him, probably.
I don't think he'll go to the Yankees, though.
I hope he doesn't.
I don't think he'll go to the Yankees.
I hope he
Just
doesn't.
because the Yankees are on the East Coast, he already said he wants to stay near the West Coast.
Oh, okay. So you can short flights back to Japan. Okay.
Yeah, so, I mean,
Nice. Oakland Athletics. Now's your chance.
they're going to Vegas, so they won't.
Vegas Athletics. Now's your chance. Yeah, I don't think that's happening. He's not going to go to the Mariners.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either.
That'd be
I
wild
hope
if
he
he
don't
did,
go
though.
to San Francisco.
I would like him to go to the Mariners. I think that'd be awesome. It'd be fun. But most likely, that was actually who I predicted him to go. If he were to go somebody, I
Yeah.
predicted the Giants.
Not the Dodgers?
No, I don't think so. I think he wants to be. I don't want to say he has an ego because he doesn't, but I don't think he also wants to go somewhere where it's like everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's
He
just
wants
so
to. He wants
overloaded.
to. I think his biggest thing is he wants to make a run like he did in the world.
In the World Baseball Classic.
Yeah, the World Baseball Classic.
Yeah.
He wants that. He wants that pressure. He wants to
True.
feel that. I think that's what
Yeah,
he wants.
I think he wants to be part of the reason why a team's successful.
Yes,
If he
yes.
goes to somewhere like the Dodgers or the Yankees, he's gonna feel like, what am I contributing here? They're already good. He's like, I just barely put him over the hump.
Yeah.
He's gonna be looked at like Kevin Durant was when he went to the Warriors. It's like,
If he went there.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like okay, yeah, you did it, but they were already doing it before you got
yeah.
there. So,
That makes sense. Makes sense.
so I think he doesn't.
Kind of wants to make a team good.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be in the spotlight, but he wants to feel like he's contributing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think he's one of those guys that, when put under pressure, performs better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just the Angels.
I think that's just his character.
Yeah, and the Angels just can't do it for him.
Yep. And not having Trout more than half the season also hurts as well.
Two of the greatest talents we've seen in baseball in
And
the last
cannot even sniff
50
the playoffs.
years, and they can't even make the playoffs with either of them.
Crazy.
It's terrible.
Crazy.
How do you do that?
Mike Trout's been one time. And he probably has like 3 MVPs, I think, or 4.
Something like that. I don't know. Shohei's like the best two-way player ever.
Ever.
Like not even debatable.
Yeah.
I don't understand how you. Fucking Angels. Let's get off topic of the Angels.
I got you.
Let's switch it up.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get depressed.
We go ahead and jump into the Lions Chiefs recap.
Yeah.
Ready for it, baby.
Yeah.
Ready for it.
We're here, baby. Football is officially. It almost doesn't even feel like it's real.
Yeah.
It's really not going to set in
Yeah.
until all the games on Sunday.
Till we sit down Sunday and you could turn on the TV and just watch game after game after game after game after game.
You go to work Monday, you come back. Guess what?
Another
Game.
game.
You go to work
Yes.
Tuesday and Wednesday. You said, "Man, I'm kind of missing football." You come back Thursday night. Game.
Game, baby. Start of the new week.
Friday night, you got softball. Not the same as football, but game.
Yep,
Then
game.
Saturday, college football.
College football all day.
game.
All day.
Game. It's just nothing but football
Hell yeah.
until February. It's the best time of the year.
Damn right it is.
And we kicked it off good on week 1.
We did.
The first game was entertaining.
very entertaining. And I did think it was a little weird that the announcers were kind of wanting to put an asterisk next to this game because Travis Kelce and Chandler Jones weren't playing.
You play who's out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
I don't think you can do that. Hey, man, you're in the NFL. You're there for a reason.
Shit happens.
Yep.
Pay Chris Jones and then Travis Kelce. Just
Yeah.
Don't get hurt.
Yeah.
Which you've been doing really, really well, so I can't even knock him for that.
Yep.
You could tell he wanted to be out there.
Oh yeah. It was hurting him not being out there.
I think 9. If this exact matchup were to happen 10 times in a row, I think Kansas City wins it 9 times out of 10.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. Kansas City was going to win that game.
They were.
I mean, in all honesty, if anybody could have just caught in the ball for Patrick Mahomes,
Anybody.
I think they would have been fine.
Anybody.
Because
Anybody.
bro, I'll tell you this: watching that 4th and 23
Yeah,
was
he
it?
almost had it.
If Buddy would have caught it and just came down, I think he would have had a first down.
Yeah.
I think he would have had
They
it.
could have kicked the field goal and the game would have been
Yeah,
Darren.
and bro, and I'm telling you, that would have been Travis Kelce.
Oh.
He was coming down with the ball.
Oh, absolutely.
And not having Travis Kelce was probably their biggest hindrance. I don't even think Chandler Jones was.
He
I don't
wasn't even
think
that big of a factor.
Yeah, I don't think he would have been that big
They
of a
were
factor.
getting to Jared Goff still.
Not as big as a factor as Hutchinson was.
Oh,
Hutchinson was a much
bro.
bigger factor than I think Chandler Jones would
Bro,
have been.
I felt like he was in the backfield every play.
He was. He was.
He's going to be a problem. They're going to have to double team him.
You got to do something.
You're going to have to
After
double team
watching
that
this,
man.
you're going to have to.
I don't know how, dude.
That was wild. And Buddy was even cheating, and he still almost got there.
He was still getting his jersey pulled, and he's like, I'm pulling for you anyway, bro. I don't know what you want him to do.
And I thought it was funny whenever you get to see like those non-football fans realize things. Like if you watch the game, most often than not, you won't see it, but most tackles do take a little bit of a start before the ball is actually hiked.
Yeah, it's a split second.
But his was a full second. It was starting to get a little bit too aggressive where he was already going into his second step before the ball was
doing it the whole game.
Yeah.
Like he's trying not to get beat.
He was trying not to get beat by Hutchinson. And just the sheer fear he was putting into him. And everybody, and everybody was thinking, oh, the Chiefs got a better offensive line. They'll do this. Patrick Mahomes still going to have that magic is what it looks like.
So, I mean, it's hard to tell from week one, but we'll find out if it was more the Chiefs O-line or it was Aiden Hutchinson. I'm more banking on Hutchinson.
Yeah.
He just looked like he had that grit and he had the moves to get there. And he was getting there almost every damn play.
Bro, the NFC got some nasty defenses.
They do. They really do. I think we're going to have a surprising defense.
Yeah.
I think Detroit obviously has they have a way better defense.
Yeah. Than
no
last
matter
year.
What you say about Kelsey being there or not, I'm sorry, but they played way better. Way better. They were very aggressive in the right moments to be aggressive.
Yes.
They really didn't make too many mistakes.
No. I think they had one holding call that probably shouldn't have been a fucking holding call.
Yeah, true.
Bro, that were pass interference, I should say. It was a pass interference. Yeah, that was not a PI. No. That was not a PI. That was a great play on that ball, I thought.
Patty's going to need some help.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't have to. And I still think he played decent. Actually, I'll say he played good.
Yeah.
He was let down. Because he was still running when he needed to run, which you usually don't see.
Yeah.
He was carving them up.
Yep. Getting his first downs where he can,
bro,
extending the plays.
His receivers were playing with their eyes closed the whole game.
Kadarius Toney, you bitch. You gonna delete your Twitter
he did
and then do all that, you fucking asshole. Bro, catch the fucking ball.
I mean, he was probably getting too many ats.
Oh, bro, he was getting nothing but ats. After the first drop, he was getting nothing but ats. Buddy probably had his phone on the sideline, and it was going off the entire time. He's like, no, I'm deleting this shit.
His calling card was his athleticism. He looked slow.
Yeah.
He didn't even look like he was breaking anything. He wasn't
No,
cutting,
not really.
He wasn't doing anything.
He kind of seemed like Cole Beasley in a sense. He was shifty enough to get a little bit of separation to have a chance to catch the ball, but he wasn't burning nobody.
We thought that's who he was going to be.
Yeah.
Was just electrifying and didn't do it. Sky Moore
Yeah.
looked like ass.
Yep.
I don't think you're good at football. This is year 2 now.
Yep. I will say a little bit of upside. Rashee Rice did look all right for him.
Out of all the ones that he
did
had,
look all right
him
for him.
And
The
Justin Ross.
The tight end did all right for him too. The
Justin
backup.
Noah Gray.
Yeah.
He usually fills in okay. Justin Ross had 2 really big catches.
He did.
And then
And Marquez.
Yeah, Marquez had a couple, but that's just how he is.
He does. He normally does that.
2 catches for 60 yards. And then Rashee Rice, the rookie, he's going to get more play.
Yeah, now he is. After what he did that first game,
100%.
yeah, he definitely is.
Put him in. What do you got to lose? I'm not putting either of those other 2 guys in.
Yeah.
Sky Moore and Darius Jabroni, they can get
Yep.
the fuck out of here. Brick hands.
And I think you probably should move McKinnon to a slot.
Yeah,
I think Pacheco's got it locked down, and I think you use Edward Helaire as a change of pace.
Yeah, I don't even like seeing CEH on there anymore.
Really?
I don't like seeing him come. I don't think he's.
Out
of those 3 guys, I like McKinnon and I like Pacheco.
Yeah.
McKinnon has good vision and he's a great pass catcher.
Yes.
And Pacheco's he just runs like a savage. He's and then CEH just comes in and he's just I'm just kind of here.
I kind of get that vibe from him. I kind of get that like he.
I don't.
Yeah.
He doesn't put any fear.
Yeah, I got
when
you.
you see him on the field, I hope they give him the ball. Compared to those other 2 guys, if you see him on the field, please give him the ball. Give that man the ball. I'm not trying to get run over by Pacheco or run by McKinnon.
Yeah.
They'll figure it out. It's the Chiefs.
They will. They definitely will. Oh yeah, the Chiefs. They are the new meta with the way things are going to be run. Bless you, sir. So whenever whenever Andy Reid gets back in the locker room, he already had things figured out before that game was over.
He's in a laboratory right now.
Yeah.
Cooking something up.
Yeah. And I mean, and like I said, once again, it's crazy enough. They still should have won that game. They got let down by their team.
They sure did.
And it's all in-house stuff to fix. And once they fix that in-house stuff, I mean, Chiefs would be 1-0 right now.
And bro, the Lions also would not have won if Dan Campbell didn't have the fucking
balls to go for that fourth.
Go on the punt. It was, what were they on, like the 35-yard line?
Yeah, no, they were on their 17-yard line when they did that. Yeah, they were on their 17-yard line.
I think he went into that game knowing, like, okay, at some point we're gonna have to pull something out of our ass.
Yeah, and you have to with games like that. You have to,
because he knew they were a little bit outmatched. Regardless of the players that were out, the Chiefs. It's the Chiefs, reigning world champions. They've done it twice. So he's like, at some point, I'm gonna have to pull something out of the bag.
Yep.
And it worked.
Yep. Dan Campbell is really a new pulse for the Detroit Lions.
I agree.
I think they're gonna end up giving this man the key to the city if they make it to the playoffs.
Bro, that's all he's got to do is win a playoff game.
Win a playoff game? Oh man, you're fucking mayor for life.
Yeah, right. You're eating in Detroit for free the rest of your life. Anywhere you want, dog.
Yep.
They'll probably give you your own little Caesars.
Ford probably gonna make your own car.
The Grand Campbell.
Hell yeah.
Ford Grand Campbell. Campbell Soup's gonna be a sponsor.
Yep.
Bro, endless possibilities.
Yes.
But I was so excited to watch real football.
I was too.
I just wish we didn't have such a shitty connection at the TVs.
Boomer Jacks was lacking.
And then
Buddy wants to come by and fix
it. 5 minutes. Said, oh, my bad, I fixed it. It should be on this channel.
Yeah.
We watched the whole game all choppy as shit.
Hell yeah. We'd watch the snap, then
Patrick
the end of the
Mahomes would go
play.
back, and then all of a sudden the players would be standing up, going back to the huddle. We're like, was that a
Did he
good
catch
play?
it? Who am I cheering for?
Man, I rewatched some of the highlights, and it was a good game. I'll say this: Lions, if you had one mistake, it was not giving Jahmyr Gibbs the ball more.
Enough, yeah.
Every time he touched the ball,
I will say
awesome.
Montgomery did look good, though. Montgomery did look good.
On one play. He averaged 3.5 a carry. And they had holes. He just... That touchdown was nice. I'll give him that.
It was.
But, like, I watched Jahmyr Gibbs play. I get why Jahmyr Gibbs didn't play a lot. He's a rookie. You don't know what he's going to do. You're playing the Chiefs. You don't want rookie mistakes.
Yeah.
So you give it to the veterans to take care of it.
Bro, when
I get it.
When he hit that fake spin move, though, that was nasty.
That was
disgusting.
twice with a spin move.
That was disgusting.
And then they gave him a sweep in the red zone, and it's almost like he was too fast for his own body.
Yeah.
He tried to cut, and he fell, and if he didn't fall, he was in the end zone.
Yeah.
Easy. And then nobody's complaining about his performance.
No,
he
not at all.
played great. He only got 9 opportunities. He had 7 carries and only 2 catches. I think that changes going forward. I think it'll be more of a 50-50 split.
Yeah.
Because every time he got the ball, he did something.
They'll definitely give him more passing plays.
They'll
definitely give him more passing plays.
He had 9 yards each catch.
Yeah.
Like
That's production.
He was getting 6 yards a carry and 9 yards a catch for a running back. Like, bro was electric.
That's good.
Give the man the ball. And quit passing to Marvin Jones.
Bro, oh
He
my
was
God.
ass.
Marvin Jones was terrible.
He looked like he was playing for Kansas City.
He might as well, man.
He might as well. He was trash. Like, it might be time to hang it up, old Marvin.
Yeah, he had just as many drops as Kadarius Toney.
Yeah, you ain't the same guy anymore, man. It's pretty.
Yep.
That offense is going to be pretty much the running game, Sam Laporta, and Amon-Ra Dawson.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the offense.
The sun god looked good.
If you can figure out how to stop those 3 dudes or 3 things,
Yeah.
you don't know which running back's going to do what. But
Yeah.
even then, like, I don't think you really have to worry about Montgomery. He's just going to give you like 3-4 yards. So really, you just got to worry about Gibbs, Amon-Ra, Sam Laporta.
Yeah, I agree.
NFL GMs and head coaches.
Come on, guys.
Just letting you know. That's all you got to do. Easy.
It's right there.
You excited about Cowboys?
Oh, yeah.
Well, we're basically there.
Oh, yeah, we are. We're going to have a little Cowboys watch party this Sunday since we got the late game.
Boo.
Hey, calm down.
Let's go, Saquon.
America's team, baby.
Let's go, Saquon.
America's
Let's go, baby.
team. Represent.
Saquon about to carve y'all up.
I don't know about
He's going
that.
to get about 230 on the ground.
I don't know
5
about
touchdowns.
that. Shit.
He's going to catch about 12 passes.
And they're going to lose by 30.
I don't give a fuck. Go ahead and lose.
You just need Saquon to do that.
I could care less. I really don't care. I hope, you know what? Just so y'all are happy and you're not in a bad mood, I hope the Cowboys win. I just hope Saquon carves y'all up in the process.
Yeah.
I just need 20. Just give me 25 points, Saquon. We'll be cool. take that all day.
But yeah, no, I'm excited. I can't wait to see what the team's going to look like. I want to see what McCarthy's going to do. I want to see this. It's since the mini camp, training camp, everything. This has looked like a different McCarthy.
In what way? Did he lose weight?
in the sense it seems like he's kind of embraced more of the team rather than just being like the head coach, like in the sense of like when he was just the head coach not doing the plays and anything, he was very one directional. He's like, let's do this, let's make sure we do this, we got to touch on this, and let's just go down this path. Now it kind of seems like he'll go down the path and he'll break off. Like, okay, that kind of where he'll go down the path and he'll kind of break off a little bit more. Mm-hmm. He'll go down like in a sense he seems like he's evolving.
I mean, getting rid of Zeke was a big thing.
Bro, I was surprised we got rid of Zeke in all honesty.
So
I thought Zeke was going to be a
that
lifer.
Shows you a little bit of something. But again, I don't know if that's necessarily him or Jerry or both.
Yeah.
We'll
and
see.
I mean, and we'll see what the offense will be like with Kellen Moore gone.
That's my question mark for y'all.
That's what will be the most interesting part because you haven't seen McCarthy call plays in how long? And
yeah, from whenever he did Green Bay, he slowed the game down. Kellen Moore was like very quick. Like y'all got a lot of plays off.
Yeah.
He's very quick. He knew when to call his shots.
And I think some of that did hurt us though.
In a way, it does. You got to figure out what works for the team that you have.
Yeah. And I think our team works better with the pace being our pace.
Right, because before it was like I think y'all were like third fastest pace in the league last year. I think, if I'm remembering right.
And my thing is that we didn't have the weapons and everything to utilize that. The only reason we were any real good was because Tony Pollard was being Superman.
Yeah, he was very
opening up a lot of stuff because they were trying to stop him. They were trying to stop the short stuff, and it just opened things up for Schultz and CD.
Yeah, I'm interested to see
and
how it works.
Now I'm hoping that we can now utilize Pollard, CD for that short stuff and open it up for Brandon Cooks to get down the field.
Yeah.
This is the fastest player we've had, and I don't know how fucking long that could actually catch the ball.
True. I think, too, like you have to think about what quarterback you have. Like, do you have a quarterback who can process very quickly and recognize what he sees and then react to it, or does he need a little bit of time? I think Dak might need a little bit of time.
A little bit of time.
He's not Aaron Rodgers.
No, he's
not. The reason
not.
why that would work for Aaron Rodgers is because he already knew it was going. He was pretty much the coach at the end.
Yeah.
At some point, you know what I mean? Like he's like, I know what I saw. I know what I'm calling. I know where I'm throwing it to.
Exactly.
I'm doing this.
Exactly.
And nothing against Dak. It's just a different kind of guy, different quarterback.
Yeah.
He probably needs time to go up, look around. Okay, I see this. Okay, I'm going to adjust this. This is what I'm seeing, coach, on the next play. Like.
Let him see his decisions, and he can make the right decision. But you got to be able to. You got to be able to let him make those decisions.
So you might be right. It might work. We'll see. Because he did have a lot of success with Kellen Moore when he stayed healthy. So time will tell.
Yep. It'll be interesting. We got a lot of games to watch. I mean, there's still quite a few games that will be good as well.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I'm interested. I can't wait. I'm excited, man.
Well, you know what we got going on later today. I know you're excited for that.
What?
Texas versus Bama.
I hope Bama goes out there and beats the shit out of them.
I think the funny thing is like that's probably the two most hated college sports teams are in this area. Not in the country, but around here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's either like everybody loves Texas or they love OU.
Yeah.
And then everybody hates Alabama.
Everybody hates Alabama.
And I have a few people who are like diehard Alabama. So
I'll cheer for Alabama whenever they're playing somebody.
Well,
just because of the respect.
So they're not playing anybody this weekend. So
yeah, not really.
Not the way they played against Rice, bruh.
Oh shit, that was a 50-yard penalty.
Oh. Well, I mean, rewinding back to how Week 1 went. I mean, Boomer Sooner did their thing like they're supposed to.
Yeah,
whoop the shit out of Arkansas State.
Tune-up games, man. Tune-up games.
Yeah,
and Week 1s are always tune-up games.
But there was some more exciting games than that, man. Like, bro. Everybody was waiting for Colorado TCU.
Oh, yeah, bro. Everybody was wanting to see Deion. Coach Prime, baby. Coach Prime.
I feel like everybody's prediction was, you know what? I think he's going to make a difference. I think the team's going to be better. They're going to hang in there, but then TCU's going to win because it's TCU.
Take it away.
Whoops.
Wrong.
Somebody forgot to tell Colorado about that because they went the fuck off.
They did not get the script.
Bro, Shedeur Sanders looks like he's the
legit.
truth.
He looks legit.
Travis Hunter definitely looks like he's the truth. But he had an interception and he had 11 catches.
You talk about Debo 2.0.
He's like Debo and Dion put together. He's like Debon.
Yeah.
Dion, but no, I like Debon.
Deion Samuels? Or not?
Sanders. Debon Sanders.
Deion Sanders.
Sanjules. Debon Sanjules.
I think there was there were four receivers that went over 100 yards.
3 or 4, yeah. And then Shedeur went for like 400 yards.
And their
5 touchdowns.
running back was disgusting as well.
The whole team looked solid. They need to work on their defense because they did give up a lot to TCU, but it's TCU.
Yeah.
But
we're on special teams too.
Yeah. If Colorado keeps playing like that, like they're going to be a force. The only thing is they have the rest of their season. I think looks pretty. I don't want to say soft, but like manageable for sure.
Yeah.
The only stretch they have is they play Oregon and USC back to back. That's going to be tough.
Yeah. Is it in Oregon?
I think it's in Oregon and then at home against USC, if I'm not mistaken.
I think the at home will help.
Better. It's going to have to.
At home will help.
If I'm not mistaken, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Coach Prime was out there doing his thing. I love whenever he came out after during the press conference and was kind of like showing everybody the receipts when they were all talking like, "Oh man, I don't know if Colorado will be able to win this." And he was like, "Oh, you didn't think we do, huh? You didn't think we do, huh?" Bro, buddy was on one.
I didn't mean to shortchange Mr. Shedeur Sanders. He threw for 5, 10, and 4.
Woo!
Man. And yeah, they have 4 receivers over 100 yards.
Damn.
That's wild.
Damn.
One dude was Dylan Edwards was 5 for 135, averaged 27 yards a catch,
Jeez.
and 3 touchdowns. Yeah.
Hey.
Dylon, and Dylon. Because I spit out fire.
Bro.
Yeah, they went off. I'm excited to watch. Hey, everybody's on Colorado watch now.
Keep going, Buffs. Keep going.
Yeah, they play at Oregon and then at home against USC.
I can cheer for y'all again. Y'all are one of my favorite states.
That's true. And they used to be a solid team back in the day.
Yeah,
back when we were kids.
in the Big 12.
Yeah, they were good. But really, dude, they don't play anybody. Nebraska, Colorado State, Arizona
Hey, Nebraska's
State.
not terrible.
Yeah.
Nebraska's not terrible.
Stanford. Well, they do play Oregon State, but they're a question mark. They play Utah at the end of the season. So really, they have
UCLA too.
I'm not worried about.
You don't like UCLA?
I'm
UCLA play pretty tough.
I'm comparing all these teams to TCU, and I think the only teams they're going to have trouble with are Oregon, USC, and then Utah at the very end of the year.
Okay.
That's it. I think they got everybody else. If they're going to play like that,
Yeah.
bro. And that was just week 1.
I think that was peak though for them. I think that was peak. I don't think they can go anything above that.
Just I don't know. It's a possibility just because we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
What if he goes out there and throws for 605 next week? Be like, God, oh,
bro. If he did that, he gonna be Heisman watch now.
He's probably already is, honestly.
And I would just like to also point out the fact for Andrew, TCU did not change in the standings.
They didn't.
No.
Still stayed unranked. Just kidding. They're 17. They stayed 17.
Still 17.
Damn, that's
And,
bro,
and they were saying, I was like, bro, it's like this is all the games aren't done yet.
Yeah, give it a second.
Yeah, I said, and if they drop and if all these other teams win, even after that, if they drop, they weren't dropping out of the 25.
They dropped them out.
What did they drop?
They're out.
Oh, they're out?
Yeah.
No way. They were still.
UNC is 17 now.
Well,
Wrong
damn.
C.
Never mind.
Wrong C and wrong U.
I guess I was wrong.
Oh, you went up to 18.
I guess I was wrong. I swear I saw them still on there whenever I looked last
Honestly,
time.
I didn't even check. But yeah, Colorado's 22 now. They were unranked.
Yeah.
Duke went up to 21 because
Duke demolished.
Clemson.
Demolished.
Dabo
Clemson.
said that. He's like, I've never been. He's like, that was one of the weirdest games I've ever been a part of.
Yeah.
He's like, the whole time I thought something was going to happen and just nothing happened. That was a weird game.
And then
also.
they swarmed the field after, bro. That shit was
I
wild.
mean, I would too. Fuck
That
it.
was cool, though.
I mean, Duke doesn't ever really have anything to celebrate about as far as football goes.
Yeah.
So when else are you going to get a chance to do it again? I don't know. It felt weird because just watching it, I was like, Clemson was ranked 9. It's like, are they really that good? That's another one of those games. It's like, where I saw what Colorado did. That game more looked like what Clemson didn't do.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see. I don't think Duke's going to be a powerhouse or anybody to reckon with. It might have just been a bad game from Clemson, but it could also just be one of those years.
Clemson's been falling off, though. Clemson's been falling off.
Yeah, they didn't.
It's been a while since you've heard any rumblings out of Clemson.
Yeah, I mean they have a good,
anything.
They have a good running back, but that's about it. I haven't heard anything really about their quarterback.
Yeah,
so
nothing on their defense.
I like Dabo, so maybe they'll bounce back. But after that game, it's they only scored a touchdown. That's it. Scored 7 points.
Yeah.
I don't know what you can hang your hat on. Like I didn't see
cannot-
anything to say you're good at anything.
You can't win a game only scoring 7 points.
No. And then we also got to catch the end of Andrew's favorite game of the week.
Yeah.
Florida State
Yeah.
versus Louisiana State. And in case y'all missed it, Louisiana State got the brakes beat off of them.
right. Oh, my God.
They got chopped, dog.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened with that game. I thought that was going to be the best game of the weekend, honestly.
I was kind of
going
thinking
into
that
it?
as well.
45-24, is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was close at the beginning, and then at the end,
They
uh,
pulled away quick, fast, and in a hurry.
yeah, they laid the hammer down on him. Jaden Daniels didn't play bad. He played all right.
Yeah.
Their running backs didn't do him a whole lot of favors. They kind of had to
No.
abandon it towards the end. Jordan Travis looked good.
Yeah.
He's on Heisman watch
Bro,
for sure.
he is definitely on Heisman watch.
He had a rushing touchdown, 4 passing touchdowns, just had that one bad pass. Keon Coleman, 3 touchdown passes. Caught him.
That's not bad.
So they're on watch for sure. What did they go up to? LSU was 5. Florida State was
LSU
8.
was 5?
Yeah.
Bro, sometimes these AP poll rankings don't make any
They're
sense to me.
14 now, and then FSU went up to 4.
I'd like to know what they go off of whenever they look at this shit.
I have no earthly idea. I think it's voting. I think it's media votes. I think is what it is.
I don't understand why media would have any say in that.
I don't know if it's a combination, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is because it's always the AP poll, it's Associated Press.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it's just media votes because it always says at the bottom, others receiving votes, and it tells you how many votes they get, and it goes off of
Oh, yeah.
whoever
see.
gets the most points from votes.
And
then it
media
goes to the rank.
media only cares what your name is. That's all. It don't care about what your team does or what your
What are
team
you
has
talking
gotten
about?
or lost.
What are you talking about?
They just like, oh, Ohio State, well, number 2.
No. The
Oh,
top,
who's that? Alabama? Oh, number 1.
no, the top 5 teams are teams you probably never heard of. Georgia, Michigan, Alabama, Florida State, Ohio State. Chalk.
Yeah.
Absolute chalk.
Yeah, bro.
And then we got USC at 6 and Penitentiary State at 7. Washington at 8. Washington's the only surprising one at 8.
Yeah.
That's it. Tennessee's at 9. And then we got the Foyton Irish at top 10. We're in the top 10, baby.
What?
Let's go.
What? Okay.
Let's go. We're back.
Okay.
That's one ahead of Texas.
Yeah.
Fuck
Horn
y'all.
down, baby.
Horns down, baby.
15.
Hartman looked good. That's all I'll say. Sam Hartman. Keep his name in your mouth.
In your mouth.
Boy's going to go off. And I really don't know too much about the rest of the team, to be honest. I knew more about last year's than I do this year. I just know Sam Hartman. I'm excited to see what college football is going to be like today after we record.
Yeah, definitely gonna watch. We gonna watch the Alabama game for sure.
Yeah, let's see who we got on the docket for today because I honestly haven't.
Yeah,
looked.
I haven't looked at the schedule either.
So I'd say some of the more exciting games would be Notre Dame plays NC State. I'm not worried about that one. Nebraska, Colorado, just because everybody's on Colorado watch.
Yeah, and Nebraska has been playing decent.
Yeah. Ole Miss and Tulane are both ranked. They play each other.
Ole Miss is still at school.
New Miss. OU plays SMU. That should be a cakewalk. Texas,
Should be.
Alabama for sure going to be the most exciting game by far.
Yeah,
then
I
you got
think so.
Stanford, USC.
That won't be a
Could
bad
be
one.
a little bit of an upset, but yeah, really not too many exciting games.
Yeah.
It's still
No
this
upset watch.
No, not really. I don't think so. I'm looking. Baylor's not going to upset Utah the way they played. UNLV, Michigan, no.
Yeah.
Miami and Texas A&M, maybe.
That might not be a bad one
Yeah.
if A&M can figure something out.
Texas A&M's a ranked team. Miami's not.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it'd been the other way around.
No, sir. So we'll see. That could be an
Okay,
exciting
okay.
one. Oklahoma's on upset watch for SMU, obviously.
Yeah.
Texas Tech against Oregon, I don't think so. Not the way they played. LSU against Grambling. That could be a good game. The way
Yeah.
LSU played.
Hey,
Grambling
got a lot of dogs.
Grambling might scratch that one out. They'll probably only win by 10. And then Stanford could upset USC, I guess. But, yeah, I mean, that's about it.
Okay.
Nothing really too exciting. Everybody's just going to be
Not too
all eyes
crazy
on
games, but I mean, it's still college.
all eyes on Longhorns Tide.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Yep. Most watched game in a while. I mean, shit, especially for Texas fans, especially as close as they gotten winning last year.
Who you got?
Winning
What's
that
your
game?
prediction for the UT, AU, UA, Texas Alabama game?
So this is gonna be Texas' first look at SEC, real SEC football. I'm gonna go 24-17 Bama.
Ooh, you think it's gonna be that close?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be 52-3 Alabama. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Damn.
I'm gonna say 38-21 Alabama.
Okay.
I don't think it's gonna be close.
Okay.
I think from what I saw Texas playing in the first half against Rice, no,
Not impressed.
I don't think they cleaned that up
Not impressed.
enough in time.
Okay.
They had 1 week to clean all that mess up for Alabama. No, Kool-Aid McKinstry gonna kill
Now,
y'all.
I will say, Alabama didn't get all the high-profile talent that they're used to getting.
It did even out. You're correct.
So, I mean, if there was an opportunity, this would be the opportunity.
But Texas gonna Texas. So I just don't see it. And they're playing in Tuscaloosa. No, they're playing neutral field.
Where are they playing? I didn't even look and see.
Great question. Thank you for asking. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
They are playing in Tuscaloosa. Yikes.
Ooh, that was gonna be a little tough there, Texas fans.
Yeah, do you want to change your guess now? You want to change your prediction
No,
now?
I'll still give them a.
Okay.
I'll still give them a 7-point win.
Okay.
I don't think it'll be higher than that.
I gave them Alabama by 17. Forrest Gump's going to be out there running it back.
Yeah.
Speaking
First
of-
one.
Speaking of picks, my guy,
Yeah.
we also did a pick 'em this week.
That we did.
Let's share with the Shedheads
Yep.
who we got for each matchup. So one's already in the books.
Yeah.
And who did you pick for game 1 of week 1?
Well, I got it wrong because I picked Kansas City.
As did I. And you know what? Looking back, I would have done the same thing no matter what.
Yeah.
I don't bet against Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes. I don't care what's going on.
Because once again, they should have won that game. They had the opportunity to win it. Their team just failed them.
They sure did. I mean, that's really all it was. I think, like I said, I think if they were to play that same exact game 10 times in a row,
Yep.
Detroit's only winning it one time.
Yep. And this was the one
And
time
this
they
was the
won.
one time. Hats off to you. I mean, you did it.
Yeah, you got the dub.
Can't take it away from
You
me.
got the dub.
You ain't doing that again.
Nah,
And the Chiefs going to bounce back in a big way. I guarantee it.
for sure. Especially with them probably getting Kelsey back next week as well.
Right, and they'll probably figure out something with Chris Jones.
Because I think they play Sunday, so I mean,
Yeah,
he'll have from
they could probably just
Thursday
give,
to Sunday. So
give them another week. The Chiefs are one of those teams like I could care less if they start off 0-2.
yeah, yep.
They'll bounce back. They're going to be just fine.
They're going to be in the hunt the whole way.
100%. What you got next? We have the New Orleans Saints against the Tennessee Titans.
I chose the Saints.
As did I, sir.
I
Great
chose
minds
the
think alike.
Saints. It's because it's a home game, and I still think Tennessee has a little bit of gelling to still do because the team is so weird right now because they don't know what they want. They don't know if Tannehill's going to be it. They don't know if, what's his name, the backup.
They have two backups that they just drafted back-to-back, honestly. And Will Levis and Malik Willis.
Malik Willis, yeah. Malik Willis is who I was thinking
They
of.
have the
So,
ebony and ivory versions of the same quarterback, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
They can run a little bit, and they got big arms, and they
Yeah.
can't control them.
So
Basically have the same guy. And one of
Maybe-
them puts mayonnaise in his coffee.
maybe D-Hop can save them, at least make them viable.
I mean, the fact that they have D-Hop and Derrick Henry, that's way better than the – we
Yeah.
thought maybe at the beginning of the season Derrick Henry was gone, and then they didn't have anybody to throw to. It was looking like they were going to get whoever
Stack
they wanted
the
in the
box
draft.
every game.
Yeah. Bro, it was looking a little rough. But now, I mean, I think Tannehill's serviceable.
Yes.
He at least has – and Treylon Burks, if he's healthy, that's a solid 2.
Yeah.
I wasn't too overly impressed with him. But you have D-Hop and him, and then you have Derrick Henry. Like, you got a chance. But their offensive line is dog doo-doo. Their
Terrible.
defense is dog doo-doo. I don't see them. They're my dark horse to finish last in the entire league.
Oh wow.
I just don't.
Okay.
I don't see them doing anything.
I mean, in all honesty, you're probably not wrong. I just think that on paper they still at least have a better team than most other teams.
They might. They're my dark horse. I still think they finished probably outside the bottom 4, but I wouldn't be surprised if they finished dead last.
Yeah. I can see that.
All it would take is an injury to Tannehill.
Yeah.
Because then all you do is stack the box, and it's like, we're not scared of Malik Willis or mayonnaise coffee.
Yeah.
Or banana peel man.
Yeah, that guy. Weirdo.
Serial killer lunatic. The Vegas has the Saints by 3, but they are at home, and they always give the home team 3. So really, Vegas is saying this is a tie game.
Yeah.
So it could go either way, according to Vegas.
Yeah, because I still don't know what Derek Carr's going to look like. Olave might bail him out, but also, can Olave bail him out? I mean,
I think so.
Devontae Adams couldn't really bail Derek Carr out that much, and Devontae Adams was top tier wide receiver 1, 2, or 3.
I mean, yeah, that was such a weird dynamic because Devontae Adams had a great year, Josh Jacobs had a great year, and the Raiders had a terrible year.
Yeah.
So it's hard telling. I do think the Saints have a way better defense than the Raiders did.
I do think so as
So
well.
that might help out a little bit. And he doesn't have a Josh Jacobs, but he's still got Kamara who comes back at some point, and they have Jamal Williams. So
My dude.
if Michael Thomas has anything left in the tank, they'll be all right.
Yeah.
Because then they won't have to single out Olave on every play. They could be okay. But yeah, I got the Saints winning too. Next game is Jacksonville at Indy. I took Jacksonville.
Amen, sir. Same here.
It's kind of a no-brainer.
You can't go against quick draw law, baby.
Quick draw law is going to be the truth.
Yeah, they going to dominate that division. There's no.
Yeah, and the Colts are at home, and Vegas has Jaguars by 4.5. So really, that's like saying Jacksonville's probably going to win by 8.
And they don't have Jonathan Taylor either.
No. That's going to be rough.
Your only saving grace is what can Anthony Richardson do for you? And you just have to hope Anthony Richardson goes out there and just has
he's an absolute wild card.
phenomenal performance.
And they weren't prepared for it at all.
Yeah, throwing for probably 250 yards, a touchdown, and probably rushing for 100 and a touchdown.
You know,
That's probably what you'll get out of him.
You know what the average rookie quarterback start in week 1 is? 219 yards, 1 touchdown. That's the average. So if he can do more than that, and then he's going to have to run and do something on the ground. Because he's going to have to be some kind of X factor, because otherwise Jacksonville's
I don't think they'll
running
have a
away
chance,
with it.
Jacksonville's defense is still solid as well.
Agreed. Next up, we have Minnesota, Tampa Bay. I have Vikings. I'm sure you do too.
Yes, sir. Just because Tampa Bay is still a little iffy to me. I don't mind the Baker pickup. The Baker pickup will be all right. I think they'll be able to get by. I did hear a crazy thing that somebody said. I can't remember who it was, but they said that Tampa Bay potentially trading for Kyler Murray.
Interesting. I've been hearing some rumors that they're all in on Caleb Williams, but they have no idea what to do with Kyler. So that would be one of the cases they could. Like we talked about in the Kyler versus episode.
Yeah.
Kyler's better than most people think.
Yeah.
Is he a liability at some point?
Yes, he can be.
He can be, because he's had a couple of injuries. You're worried about his health and you're worried about his stature, but when he does stay healthy and he plays, he's good.
Yeah.
He is worthy of being a franchise quarterback.
Yep.
But at the same time, I think a lot of these teams are recognizing we have a chance to get Caleb Williams. We think he's better than Kyler Murray. So it all takes the team thinking like, we don't have what it takes to get a generational talent like Caleb Williams, so would we upgrade to Kyler? Because I think that's what they do. They're going to find a trade partner. I think they're going to make it happen. The Bucs make sense. I think the Bucs, what they have, will play well enough to not have a chance to get Caleb Williams or Drake May.
Yeah.
So they're thinking, well, the next best thing is Kyler.
Yep.
And maybe we can get him at a discount.
Tampa Bay's team still isn't bad.
They're not
bad.
They're not ass dookie.
No.
They're just like poop
No,
dookie.
they just have nobody to lead them. And they need that. And
That's actually very true. Not
They
really.
need a leader.
Because Todd Bowles isn't that kind of guy. He's very quiet and reserved.
Yeah.
He's not Bruce Arians.
Yeah.
So there's really
And I
nobody
don't
in there
see
running the
Baker
show.
being a real leader for him. So,
No, he's one of
that's
those
a
corny
you
guys who
can
tries.
You can bridge him. He can be good enough for your team now.
Yeah. He's one of those corny guys who tries to lead and nobody.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
just like Jameis.
Kind of.
That's a dub. That's a dub.
We gonna eat a W today.
Like, nobody is no. You're not motivating me whatsoever, sir. We're about to lose this game. Quarterback's over here eating his fingers.
Yeah, that was a bad one.
You're not getting me fired up, dog.
That was
Sorry.
a bad one. It was like, and niggas all looking at each other. What did he say?
He said why is he
This
sucking
nigga
on
thinking
his
he
thing?
eating crab legs.
I was about to say that. It looks like he's sucking up that crab juice.
Getting the butter off his fingers.
He just used his speech as an excuse. That's a dub.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing,
I still
sir?
got that seafood under my nail.
No. I agree. I think that they're gonna make it's a bold statement, but I agree. I think they're gonna make a run. I wouldn't be surprised to see Kyler Murray go to the Bucs.
Yeah.
If they don't, they'll be mid. They'll
Yeah.
probably win like 6-7 games.
Yeah. And Arizona just has to hope Caleb Williams actually comes out of college football.
I think he will.
I think he will as well, but man, it's tough to go to a team that terrible. Speaking of a team that terrible, we'll go to the next pick.
Yep.
Arizona, Washington.
Did you pick the Commandos?
The Commandos it is, sir.
The win!
I told you. I told you. I told
bullshit.
you. But yeah, no, I got Commandos.
Yeah, I do too.
Washington football team.
Nick, if we're making the same picks, I'm going to be upset.
We might have the same
We have
picks.
to have a different one at some point.
Maybe not.
Vegas has the Commanders winning by 7. That's how
Damn.
bad they think the Cardinals are going to be.
I might need to fucking start McLaurin then. I have a
He's
option.
questionable. He has turf toe.
But they said he's playing. He's active now. They said he's active now.
Hold on. Keep talking because I got to change my line.
So you do want to put McLaurin in? Because
I
that was
wasn't
my
going
thing.
to.
I wasn't going to if he
I have
had
to
turf
now.
toe, but it was I had McLaurin or Christian Kirk. But the thing is, with Christian Kirk is I have Trevor Lawrence as my quarterback, so I could double down on points if I put Christian Kirk in, or I could just play Terry McLaurin and just hope he goes off because it is Arizona.
Oh, my. That's tough.
I want to take the double down because it's still Christian Kirk versus Indianapolis, and Indianapolis is still hot garbage as well.
And even though in all Washington's going to depend on is Sam Howell, and we have no idea
Sam
how
Howell,
good
what
he really
Sam Howell's
is.
going to do.
We know Trevor Lawrence is good. We know Christian Kirk is good. We
Yeah.
know Indianapolis' defense is not going to be that good.
Yeah.
I think you got to
And
go with Kirk.
them having Gilmore gone, and Gilmore was their shutdown
Yep.
corner. And
What
I couldn't even tell you who the guy, and we don't have Spencer here to tell me who his backup was.
They got rid of Rocky Sin. I don't know. I don't know nothing about the Colts. They
So-
suck. I don't know nothing about shitty teams. I couldn't
So
tell you.
yeah, that was my conundrum. But I was like I said, I had Terry, so I was like, man, should I play him or should I? But in all honesty, I probably might just wait this week, play Kirk, see what he does, take that double down effect if it can happen, and then from there, depending on what Sam Howell does this week with McLaurin, I can see what kind of rhythm they got, and if it's something I can bank on without having him in, I'll probably put him in.
Fair enough. All right, moving
But
on.
I think I had Cooper Kupp. That was the only reason why I had to play Kirk or McLaurin,
Fair
because Kupp
assessment.
was out.
Fair assessment. Next matchup, Cincinnati-Cleveland. I think we probably picked the same one.
Cincy?
Cincy,
Cincy.
for sure.
Did you skip over the other one?
Did we? Oh, yeah, my bad. San Francisco-Pittsburgh. Do you have the 49ers?
Yes.
Damn, I have the 49ers.
Bro,
I'm not picking against them.
we
I'm sorry.
too cold at this, yeah.
And I don't think you really need to say much about either one of those.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing is I can see Pittsburgh making an attempt to win this game. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh
For
definitely
sure.
I'm not going to count Pittsburgh out. Even Pittsburgh
They're at home.
and Mike Tomlin is he's got to win 9 games, people. He's got to. He's not going to not have a winning season.
I agree. I agree.
And I do think Pittsburgh did get a little bit better. TJ Watt is going to be healthy. He's going to be a force.
Yeah.
That defense is always good. Who you got? What's his name? The safety,
Minka Fitzpatrick.
Minka Fitzpatrick, and
Yep.
Buddy is now healthy
See,
as
I told
well.
you, I know all the
so-
players for the good teams, just not the shitty ones, Spencer. I have no idea who's on your defense other than Shaq
I
Leonard.
think Pittsburgh can give them a run for their money, but overall, I can see San Fran winning this. I just think that all the weapons Purdy's going to have is
Bingo.
just going to be too much and too overwhelming for that defense.
will be.
That defense is good, but it's hard to find defenses good enough to guard all of those players.
Kittle, Ayuk, Samuel, McCaffrey. You're not stopping all 4 of them.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
can't. You can't.
Yeah.
There's no way. Somebody's going to slip through the cracks, and they're going to figure out who that's going to be, and they're going to utilize the shit out of them. And just when they start to key in on them, we're going to go to
Change
somebody
it up.
else. Yeah,
Change it
we're going
up.
to throw it to George Kittle 25 yards down the
Give
field.
him the curveball.
And we both had the Bengals over Cleveland.
Yeah, have to because
Don't-
I don't think
don't bet on-
I don't think
don't bet
Deshaun's
against Joe
going to be
Burrow.
able to do anything against that. I just think Burrow's going to. It's going to come down just like the Kansas City game. Burrow is going to have the ball somehow, some way, to end the game, and he's going to go down and fucking end it.
He will. Even if it was close. I
If
don't
they
think it's gonna
don't
be
just
close.
run away with it.
They will, I think. Atlanta, Carolina, who you got?
ATL.
Me too.
We're not going to. I
think we
know
picked the exact same
I don't
teams.
think Bryce Young's going to be able to beat that defense just yet.
No.
But I think you swing it back around to the next game, I might pick Carolina to beat Atlanta.
I teetered on this one. And I
I
almost
might
wanted to
pick
pick Carolina,
Carolina.
but I decided like, well, okay, if it's most likely there's a rookie quarterback going against an unknown who has a better run game, who
Yeah.
has a better defense, who's at home.
Yeah.
So I went with Atlanta.
Yep. And that's how I kind of figured it because, I mean, you already seen Atlanta have the number one rushing offense.
And then all they did was
And
add
all
the
they
best
did
runner
was
in college
get
football.
the best runner of the football
So
and probably going to be one of the top 5 runners of the football in the league now.
he will be. As long as he stays healthy, he will
Yeah,
be. You
yeah.
don't draft him that
And
high
he-
to not give him the
And
opportunity.
he stayed healthy throughout Texas.
Yeah.
He was fucking pulling Texas. He was dragging Texas ass
He
around.
really was. And their backup just happened to rush for 1,000
Yeah,
yards.
yeah.
So they'll be fine.
Yeah.
Baltimore, Houston, I got the Texans.
Ooh, I like that.
Just kidding. Baltimore's going to win by 40.
Yep.
We don't
yep.
even have to
I
talk
got
about that
Baltimore
one.
as well.
Green Bay, Chicago.
Green Bay, baby.
I wonder who I picked.
Chicago. I knew it. I knew you were a Bears fan.
The Bears. The Bears
Go
still
Cubbies.
suck. Cubs suck too. All of y'all suck. Bears still fucking suck. I think it'll be a close game.
I think it will as well, but I think Justin Love will be able to I think he'll be able to keep the game under control to where Justin Fields won't be able to be Justin Fields.
Yeah.
I think that's what's going to happen. You're just going to manage that game so well that Justin Fields is going to be a non-factor.
Yep. Just take his running lanes away and make him throw.
Yeah.
If we're gonna lose, I'd much rather lose to
Yeah.
DJ Moore and Khalil Herbert.
And I mean, and DJ
Darnell
Moore's
Mooney.
going to get his, but it's not going to be enough
No.
to teeter that game enough to make the Bears
I
win
think
it.
the only way we lose is if we give up a ton of yards on the ground, and I don't think we're gonna let it happen.
Yeah.
And then I think our secondary is good enough to keep them at
Keep
bay.
him in check. Keep
Yep.
him in check.
Philly, New England. I'm guessing you took Philly.
The Dolphs.
Yeah, I mean they went. All they did was they lost a few players. They added some great players in the draft.
Yeah.
And they
Like I said,
I don't know if I would say they upgraded their running back room. They changed some things around, and I think they're going to use a four-headed committee, and it's going to be tough to deal with them.
I think they changed it up enough to maybe try something a little different.
Yeah, because they have DeAndre Swift, Rashad Penny, Kenneth Gainwell, Boston Scott. All of them are kind of like small scat backs.
Yeah.
Boston
They're all
Scott,
the same back,
pretty much.
just
A
different.
little- one guy has great vision.
Yeah.
One guy has great pass chops. One guy's good in the
Yeah,
red
yeah.
zone. One guy's a little bit thicker and is kind of a little bit of a thumper.
Yeah.
They're all a little bit different, but they're the same size, and you can get.
And they can all do the same thing.
And
You could literally rotate them in on
that's what
any
they're gonna
play,
do.
and yeah.
They're going to rotate them and keep them all fresh.
You can make them all third down backs. You can make them all fourth down backs. I mean, it's whatever you want to do.
And it makes it hard because when one of them's on the field, you're like, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Because usually that's what teams do. They'll key in on like Aaron Jones or A.J. Dillon and think,
Yeah.
well, if he's on the field, more than likely this is the type of play.
Yeah.
All four of those running backs, you have no clue. I wouldn't be surprised if there's two of them on the field at the time. They're like, I don't know what kind of play they're about to
What
run.
the
'cause
fuck is this?
usually they're like, you have Jerick McKinnon come in, you're like, all right, they're probably going to pass.
Yeah.
They have no clue with any of these guys.
No, not at all.
Smart. And you're not paying any of them.
Nope. That paying them peanuts.
Seattle Chargers. We got to be different on this one. Got to be.
Wait.
Yeah,
Say that again?
we both have Philly against New England. Now we have Seattle against. Is it? No, sorry, I said Chargers. Seattle
Rams.
against the Rams.
Okay. I'm about to say
Seattle against
that
the
might have been a
Rams.
little different.
I looked at it wrong.
I
My
got
bad.
Seattle. I got
Okay,
Seattle.
I did too.
And you probably got the Chargers against Miami.
I sure do.
Yeah,
Nick.
I'm sorry, man. And we did this separately too. We weren't even near each other when we made
Not
these picks.
even remotely. I did mine at Boomer Jacks before y'all got there.
Yeah.
Literally every pick's been the same.
Yeah.
We got three more. Sorry, Denver, Vegas.
Vegas, baby.
I got the Broncos.
You got the Broncos?
I
Okay.
I hate Jimmy G.
Okay, yeah, you do.
I hate him.
You do hate Jimmy G.
I think he's going to have a better game than Russell Wilson, but I have a prediction that Jimmy G is going to lose the game in the last minute for the Raiders.
Okay.
I think he's going to fuck it up.
Hey, there
I
you
mean,
go.
just fuck it
There's your one.
That's all I need, baby.
That's all you need.
Come on, TK, Broncos country. Let's ride.
That's right.
Unlimited.
I did think about picking Denver, but I just think Vegas will overall
I didn't want to
take
pick either
control
of
that
them.
game. I didn't either, but you have to pick
Gross.
one. You had to pick one.
That's one game I'm not too excited to watch.
No, not at all.
It's going to be not too good.
Yeah.
It's going to be like 13-8 or some bullshit. Only reason I did it because Denver didn't lose anybody really off of defense, and they have a great defense.
Yeah, and they did have a great defense. I mean, shoot, they were the number one goal line defense in the league last year.
They actually had like a historically good defense,
Yeah.
and they had nothing to show for it because their
Nothing.
offense was
Because
booty
they- Yeah,
cheeks.
couldn't do anything. Couldn't move the ball. Literally, the unit was on the field 80% of the game.
And they still played great.
Yeah, and still kept them in the game
Didn't
to
make
win
sense.
it.
All right, Cowboys, Giants. I'm guessing you took Giants.
Damn right. Cowboys all the way.
I took Cowboys as well.
Yeah. Daniel Jones, he still doesn't have any real weapons to.
He has one.
Think
Sorry,
of-
two. He has two. He has Darren Waller, who needs to stay healthy, and then Saquon.
And
Everybody else is mid as
when
fuck.
has Darren Waller stayed healthy?
One time. I think one season.
And we're going to bank on that. Great job, Giants.
They paid him. He's the highest paid tight end in football
I know. I
now.
saw that. That's wild.
Actually, you know what? Now I need to look that up because he's probably stayed healthier than that.
I don't know,
Once,
man.
right?
I had Darren Waller on a couple of teams. And
I had to take him where I could get him in a couple of places because I think if he stays healthy, he's a difference maker.
Yeah.
But
He can be
Ooh.
for sure.
he played back-to-back full 16-game seasons in 19 and 20. That's it.
That's not good.
6 games, 12 games, out of the league, 4 games, 16-16, 11 and 9. So
Yeah, he hurt me in a couple of leagues.
the back-to-back seasons he stayed healthy, tight end 3, tight end 2.
Shit. So he can be a difference maker.
He is a difference maker if he stays healthy for
Yeah.
sure. Because both of those years
And
were 1,100 yards,
Health is his biggest problem.
100%. So we'll see.
But he can kind of rap though. He's not bad.
I've heard worse athletes.
Yeah.
I'll say that. As far as athlete rappers go, he's probably top 5.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. Right
Shaq.
behind Shaq.
I was gonna say Shaq Diesel #1 for me, dog.
Damn right.
And then you got Dame Time. Who
Yeah.
else? Kobe,
Kobe, yeah.
Darren Waller.
Antonio Brown.
No. Nah, I'm okay. I got a stew on number 5 there, but that's my 4 that I can think of.
Yeah, that's all I can think of right now.
I'm sure I missed. Andrew would let me know if I was forgetting somebody.
Right.
Who we got left for the last?
Last one.
The Buffalo Bills against the New York Aaron Rodgers Jets.
Damn right.
Who'd you take?
Jets. Is that number 2?
I took the Bills, baby.
I got you.
Hell yeah. That was another one I was on the fence about, and I just took the home team.
I was as well. I just took home team just because.
I thought Buffalo was at home. My bad.
No, Buffalo's away.
Oh.
Jets are home.
Well, then fuck it. I took the not home team.
But, I mean, I can still see Buffalo still going out there and winning it. The only thing that sways me for the Jets is the defense, and the defense is at home.
It's not-
That's the only
Sound
thing
logic.
that swayed me.
They have
So-
the Jets by 2.5, which they always give the home team 3.
3.
So that means they're saying Buffalo by half a point.
Yeah.
So basically, it's a wash. That's the way I see it. Anytime
Yeah.
it's a point or less, it's usually a wash. It's like, we have no idea. Y'all make the bet.
Yeah.
1 hour. A little bit over an hour. No, we can. But yeah,
Those are the pick'ems, baby.
don't forget to roast us in the comments for our picks,
Yes, please.
for our recaps.
Yes.
Go ahead and argue with us. If you're watching, like, subscribe, share, and also comment.
Please comment.
I want to see comments on
Yes.
our picks for this week.
Yes.
And then who you would have picked and why we're wrong and why we're stupid.
Yes,
so then I can
please.
tell you why you're stupid and why you're
Yes.
wrong.
Damn right.
That's all we got for episode 27. Thank y'all for tuning in. We're going to see you on the next one.
Yes, sir.
Bye.